What is leaf lover?
Don't drink that.
Okay. It's the cheapest one.
I always feel bad when I forget to tip you, Lloyd. A round of oaths for me and my friends here.
Hey everyone, how's it going? So for some time I've been working towards not only my weight loss goals, but also working towards pursuit of trying to obtain more muscle without looking like a sculpted building assembled from flesh. At any rate, it's going well, and I've had plenty of support from other people in my own personal life. And during my search for other things to talk about, finding sources of inspiration, other things to, cross my mind, I found other things that will understandably disturb many people and equally inspire others. This is a game all about getting yoked in the gym, in one's own quest to become not only shredded, but also an absolute unit in the most uncanny and nightmarish way possible. Get Yoked is one such game that looks to take the world of bodybuilding, the popular and gratifying trend and lifestyle of fitness, and transform it all into a roguelike deck building game that takes its notes and the blueprints from other games with their own mechanics like, say, Balatro and Slay the Spire, the only two card games that I ever enjoyed, genuinely speaking. But Get Yoked and its swole nature makes it so that you will train, eat, grow, get massive along your way into the competitions and become the absolute unit of the gym world, which is the main goal of getting yoked. And getting there requires commitment, work, smart training, and a black hole in your stomach for the grind. So set your alarms, get your macros in, and start getting them gains. In roguelike deck builder games, you generally have an assortment of cards with various effects and mechanics along with it that can eventually make the difference between a win or a loss in your run. Get Yoked is no different in this case. All of the cards are in service of getting your character absolutely massive, or cut, or bulked, whatever. Your back, your chest, arms, legs, and glutes will be getting the workout of a lifetime. Your character is one of many who has probably dreamt of doing a set or an eating sesh with Ronnie Coleman in his prime, only to then wake up and realize that this whole time we were training lightweight, eating like a bird. This absolute unit here is the final form moment in every anime that you've ever watched, and if you skip days for deals and lose them gains, then you will fall short and fail to become the absolute unit. Every failure in Get Yoked is evidence of your lack of appreciation for the grind and dedication necessary to succeed. When you fail, it's because you didn't train hard enough. Not enough creatine and protein shakes and smart recovery of your muscles after getting the pump, not getting enough gains, not eating enough. Each stage has a number of days to get those gains and a set number of gains to ultimately win that comp and move on to the next comp. The cards that you collect each have different variables. The gains and the fatigue will be the most important ones because the gains are the keys to success to winning the comps, and fatigue is the price you pay for those gains. However, when you overtrain the muscles, they lead to injuries, which means you can't train that muscle until you've fully recovered from it. While you have cards to help you get gains, you also have other cards that can give you a percentage increase for gains, extend the amount of days until the comp finishes, giving you more time to get more gains, cards that give you bonuses for the current competition, you name it. All of these cards, when used mindfully, will take you to the stratosphere, where you can live the T-Rex life, or mass but Twinkie arms, or glute max to become the thickest bodybuilder that has ever been rendered. Each muscle that's attended to will gradually morph your character into a freak beast, a unit, someone who is no longer human, but a monstrosity that only lives for the grind and for the pump, because at that point, nothing matters. Eventually, you'll get opportunities from various dealers or people within the gym community that can net you extra cash, but it can also end the competition prematurely. And in one run, I would realize that taking deals too often can lead to the loss of gains, which makes it even harder to become the absolute unit that I was supposed to be. Currently though, this game is a work in progress and a full release is still being worked on. But the developer has released a playable version that still has a lot of potential in the belt, and there are still plenty of gains to be had. I have to say that this, and I mean this seriously, it's not even a joke, this is one of the most engaging and funniest deck building games that I've played so far. Even when I lost a run, I would immediately go back for more, going back for that pump once again, because hard training also comes with trial and error, and to get to the 1% you have to respect the method to the madness and give it your all, by not letting your low poly models skip leg day, and morph each part of the body into a Greek god statue, like the ones that you see when you're Myron. Going back into a run is always a good sign of a fun roguelike game, and this game has managed that already, even in its unfinished state. It's definitely got a lot of potential to add more content, mutators or modifiers, or perhaps even workshop integration where people could possibly add their own models into the game, making sure that no one else gets to miss out on those gains. Other than that, there's not much more to say about this unit of a project. All I can really say though is that I need to train much harder and eat way more if I ever want to compete with the citizens of Gainestown and win the Low Poly Olympia award. I'll put a link in the description for anyone that wants low poly testosterone that is coming from someone that is more than likely on the gear. Thanks for watching.